All right, everybody, welcome back to the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. I'm your man, Triple R. And today's show, for episode 17, we're going to talk about the one and only Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder is a hell of a musician. He's great. He can play the piano. He writes great songs. But some people are saying that Stevie Wonder isn't blind. And I was like, get out of here. I've known Stevie for being blind forever. He would shake his little head around and all that stuff. But without further ado, let's get into a little bit of evidence. There is evidence out there. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of celebrities that talk about how Stevie's not blind. He's a great musician, but let's find out. I'm going to play a couple of videos for y'all. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm not wrong. But this is a conspiracy theory in the music industry that Stevie Wonder isn't blind. So I'm going to pull up this first screen. We're just going to jump right into it. We're going to jump into it. I saw this. It blew my mind. So let's jump into this right now. And this is my man Shaq Diesel, baby. And Shaq talks about it. So, you know, Shaq's funny. So let's get into what Shaq's got to say.
There's no way this
Don't
is true.
do it.
There's no way this
Go ahead. I know what you're going to ask me.
You think Stevie Wonder can see?
Listen.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
Listen,
about? That's the craziest thing ever.
I'm saying we lived in a building together on Wilshire Boulevard.
Talk to me. Wait, all right. Okay, you lived in a building with Stevie.
With Stevie, okay? You used to have to drive to the bottom, underneath, to park your car. I'm coming through the first floor that day. It goes down, because when I got in, I didn't press the button. So it went down first. Stevie got in. I'm standing in the corner. I didn't say nothing. And he looked over and he's like, "What up, Big Diesel?" And he turned his head, hit his button, and got off.
He hit the elevator?
Listen,
Come on.
I'm telling you what happened. I don't know if I was smelling from practice that day, but he just turned around. "What's up, Diesel?" Hit his button.
Okay. So there's the one and only Shaquille O'Neal himself talking about if Stevie Wonder could see. So now we got Shaq saying that he can see. So who else was saying they could see? I mean, I always thought Stevie was blind. Maybe he can see a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe he can see a little bit. But I know he's technically blind, but we got another video. We're not going to leave you out. We're going to give you all the information, the full information. We're not fake news. We're real news. So let's go to another clip. We've got another celebrity hanging around Stevie Wonder, of course. And this is going to be Anthony Anderson from, who was he in? Blackish or something? So let's pull this tab up. And here we go. Let's see what he's got to say.
Challenged another great icon, not to a fight, but to a contest. And I want to make sure I have this right, because I'm going to give you an opportunity to dispel a rumor here.
Okay.
Did you challenge Stevie Wonder to a basketball game?
I did. Okay, see,
Challenge
what y'all don't know,
blind
Dunk
Stevie.
on Stevie?
what y'all don't know, Stevie can see. Stevie can see. It's just an act.
He can see.
Stevie can see. Stevie flew me to Tobago one time for a jazz festival that he was producing. And I'm on stage with Chris Tucker and Johnny Gill. Chris Tucker and I are Johnny Gill's background dancers. Stevie walks on stage, walks to me, looks me dead in my eye and says, "Anthony, get me to a piano." I was like, "Stevie, well, hell, if you just walked to me, you could have walked to the piano." He caught himself and had to play it off. And so I took him to the piano, and he played. But yes, I did challenge him to a game of one-on-one basketball for a charity event that he does for his son.
And who
for
won?
any city youth.
Okay. That's another. How many? Maybe it's just a joke. You know what I mean? It's like Stevie can see. It's just a thing we joke about. Maybe Stevie like it. Because I saw Stevie when I was doing research. He was being interviewed somewhere. He was at an airport. Or he was sitting in his car or something talking about how he landed a plane once. It's like, maybe it's just Stevie Wonder just being Stevie Wonder. I don't know. I have no clue. Okay. So we have that. All right. So we got Shaq. We got Anthony Anderson talking about Stevie isn't blind. You know, he's hitting elevator buttons. He's walking over straight to people, talking to them, telling them, take them to the piano. Okay. Here's the most evidence I can find. This is actually Stevie Wonder catching something. Now, if you're blind, how are you going to catch something? He's at concert. I think there's a bunch of celebrities on stage, and Paul McCartney runs over, hits the microphone with his head, and the microphone starts to fall over. Stevie Wonder grabs it. So I'm going to play the video. That way y'all can see it. And that's the only way. I mean, you got to see stuff these days. You want proof. They'll tell you stuff all day long, but you got to see it to believe it. So let's pull this up on full screen. And here we go. We're going to pull this up. We're going to share this screen instead. There we go. It's Paul McCartney. And let's hit the old play button. And there it is. Paul McCartney's head hits it. Stevie puts his hand out. Oh, my. Let's bring this up on full screen. I think we got to bring this up on full screen. There's Paul McCartney. He's running over. His head hits it. Now Stevie puts out his left hand and stops the microphone from falling down. Oh. So what do you say now? What do you say now, people? There it is. One more time. Paul McCartney's head hits the microphone. Stevie Wonder, who is blind, reaches out with his left hand and grabs the microphone. Oh, my. What's real and what isn't real anymore? You know what I'm saying? What's real and what isn't real anymore? And then we're going to further ado. I just want to keep these moving. I want to keep these moving. I have no clue what people like, what they don't like. What I'm saying, but I want to thank every single one of you all for tuning in to the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. I'm your man, Triple R, and we just trying to do what we do. Let's get to 20, 30 subscribers. We're already at 21. Let's get to 30 subscriber people. Come on, help me out. Like, so the algorithm can pump up the channel a little bit, and I will definitely see you all mañana. Stay rocking.